Hello guys, DJ Dawes here with another Playing Crazy video, and in today's video we are going to be working on Vtol. And if you notice, I did not mess with the intro that time. Wonderful. But yeah, I built a Vtol, but at the time it has no interior. It's just a rod. So yeah, I'm gonna build an interior today. If the skip button will load, or if this bar will fill up, that'd be great. Press that and press that. There it goes. Okay, they're good. So yeah, this is my Vtol. I have two. This is the one that I built first. Like, this is my first ever Vtol. I've built in hovercrafts, but never a Vtol. Okay, so basically how it works. Oops. Let me quickly bring that by pressing that key. There we go. I brought the parachute up. So basically how it works is this is when it's in Vtol mode. It goes about 600, and when I press 3. These thrusters push me forward, and then I can hold. If I hold 2, we do lose a tiny bit of altitude, then we just gain it again. Why is the front rising like that? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, and then I just hold W to have all of these thrusters go, but for some reason they don't work that well. They take a second to spool up and stuff. So I'm gonna switch back. Now is about the time where I should probably deploy the parachute to stop me. And also the parachute works very well when you're trying to snag things, because then you just kind of, let me, one sec. 5 is I think the key I tied it to, yeah. I'm gonna lower this out because it acts very weird. Okay, and then we'll disconnect it, and then we'll just drag it behind us. As usual in this game, yeah, these hover thrusters don't work very well off-road. And yeah, let me actually think that cable back there is really messing me up. So let me, is it R? Probably, I kind of want to put a disconnector on that because then I can just drop it after it's been used. There we go. Okay, rose altitude, and now press 3. And this is just those 2 bottom thrusters that are working right now. And we can switch modes. It has a pretty good transition, like it, oh no. Reverse, and then when I press S, it activates those thrusters, but if you're going really fast, 2 thrusters aren't going to slow you down. That's why it has a parachute, but it's already been used. So I guess I'm coming in for a landing. Let me actually turn off the hover thrusters so I can actually touch the ground. There we go. I think it's actually raise. And there we go. Yep, about all. It's not very complex. These are on servo mode, so basically when I'm not holding the button to go in airplane mode, it just switches back to Vtol, because it's a lot more stable in this mode. But it does get annoying every now and then, but I can just change it out of servo mode. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's just the rod at the time, and I want to change that. Let me actually lower it a little bit. Here we go. Not that far in first person. So we are going to remove these, and we're going to build that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to build a little pod modular type thing. Most of this episode this video probably isn't going to be me building it, but it's going to be me making this thing steady and still fly steadily with the big pod, the small pod thing on it. So there will be a couple of seats, not nearly as many as my other Vtol can hold, but that one's much less stable and it just works in a weird way. So we're gonna have that, and we'll have a wall. And then for a door, doors can wait, I guess. I don't know. Okay, there we go. We have that. And then I want to have somewhat of a windshield here. so I can see what I'm doing. Plus, I think it would look better having a windshield than just a box. Actually, I think there's just gonna be this. Like, it's not gonna be very complex on this part. It's just a small little box. It's just a little box. There we go. Question mark. Then the ceiling will be our door. Oh, wrong button. Legacy glass, I think, or lacy glass. It's one or the other. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Just put in a nice windshield real quick. Then we can put in, I think, probably 3, 4 seats on the inside. Maybe we can sit somebody on the block right behind the thruster if they really want to. Grab that. We'll put that right there, and then we'll put seats. And then we'll have one more seat. Right there. Okay. That's very necessary. Okay, now we're going to get rid of this rope. And we're going to put a block. Not glass. Disconnector. Let's make this disconnect on. I can't put it on the same. I'm gonna put it on P because it's F to release the parachute. So I just press P to drop the parachute. Now we get to see how stable this thing is. Okay, so let's start with just a base. Let's actually pull that upward. I'm holding 5, but I think that's the wrong key. I don't think we're rising. Okay, just takes a second. What was that? Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I think this might solve that problem. A little bit, maybe. I had to put this so far forward because if not, it just makes us drift so hard. There we go. Not bad. It's pretty steady. Why are we going down? Okay, let's press R. And let's retract that. Now we're going to press 3. This thing moves forward. Okay, it does. The turning is not the best, but this is about how it was before. It's a little slower, but that's for obvious reasons. So now we're going to pick up some speed. Oh yeah, I forgot about the drifting. Counter steer. Okay, let's press F. Okay. To bring us to a stop, or just to turn us, really. And then P to drop the parachute. And now we can send it upward. Okay. Let's switch into airplane mode, see how it acts when it's in this mode. And yeah. Okay. Airplane mode. It looks pretty cool in airplane mode, not gonna lie. Oh, that's why lag is happening. Why are we going upward? Oh yeah, because reasons. Okay, I'm gonna full speed send it forward. Oh, yeah, I have to hold that button. Okay, I'm not pressing any turning key. It's just doing it on its own. Okay, let's full throttle. Let's put it at full throttle, pressing 3. We're gonna hold 3 and we're gonna hold Q. The 3 will slow us down, and Q will hopefully pull us towards the ground. And now I'm just holding. Okay, you know what? Ejection L. There we go. And yes, don't judge. My parachute key is on L. It's wonderful. Okay, can I de-ragdoll, please? Okay, why is that? Why am I going? This whole thing makes no sense. Why are physics so weird? Oh boy. One thing that'd be nice about hover thrusters is if you could just maintain an altitude no matter what the terrain is. Like you put in a certain altitude and you go to that altitude and you maintain flight instead of it going down the altitude based off of the ground level. I'm talking about just period. Like you always maintain the same altitude when you set it to be that way. Switching to airplane mode. Oop. We lost altitude, but that's fine. Okay. Airplane mode enabled, and then press 3. Why are we going upward? And we'll just press W. We're going to rocket ship mode. Even though I don't really think it's gonna like that because we're not building up enough speed. So you're not supposed to take off like an airplane, you're supposed to take off like a helicopter. But if you want to take off like a rocket ship, I guess. Even though I don't think rocket ships take off like that. I'm pretty sure they start vertical, but whatever. We're gonna go upward. We're losing control here, so I'm just gonna press F, and now I'm not gonna press anything, and hope that that singular parachute brings this giant thing to a stop. It's the biggest the parachute can get. I'm thinking about putting 2 more parachutes on there. I am not sure. Okay, so it's slowing us down, but I kind of want to give it a little bit. Parachute. Maybe you should do your job. We're picking up speed again. It's slowing us down, but not enough. It's just gonna slam us into the ground. R to pull. I'm pulling the parachute block as close to us as I can. Slow us down. Slow us down. Okay. P. I've dropped the whole parachute block. I didn't cut the parachute. I just dropped the whole block. Could that make sense? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. There it goes. Okay, what color? I was thinking about we just leave it as a white. I kind of want to make the box itself of black, like like dark, very dark. That might look good. I can't bucket it because bucket works weird and it paints your entire creation that color. So that's extra fun. Okay, I don't want to paint any of those. Then for the glass, we'll just leave it the default color for glass, which is just a blue. Okay, there we go. Paint the seat. Actually, I shouldn't have done that, but meh. Nobody can see the fact that there's a seat there. It just looks like a block from most angles. But if you look at it from above, it looks like a seat. There we go. This guy wants to ride. I've given rides before, but half the time the people die. I mean, have fun. Yeah, they have fun. I'm launch this thing. Get in. Here. Oh no, my screen's doing the glitchy thing again. Okay, let us drive. Let me drop the parachute. Oh, wrong button. P. I'm trying to take off here. I'm trying to go into airplane mode, but it's not really working. Jump. Get out of there. Get out of there. Um, you know what? Let me spawn in something better. Save. Is this it? Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Of course I failed to save it. That's fine. Okay, get in. This is the old version. Hop in. Hop in. Now I don't quite remember the controls for this one. Oh yeah. We are off. This is what happens when we take off. I feel bad for this guy. He shouldn't have came to me, but okay. I remember when I built this. This thing has a tendency of flipping at high speed, so I should probably slow it down. Also, yeah, it's a boat. It has boat things. Suspension does stuff. I'm sorry. Goodbye, guys. That was a video and a half. The thumbnails might not go with the video because the thumbnail was made because